Alright, good afternoon everybody. My name is Mario Yepes and this is my partner Matt White. For our capstone project, we decided to do a promotional video for an organization. The organization that we chose to do this film on is called I Live Life Ill. I Live Life Ill is a clothing line out of Newtown, Connecticut. It was created back in 2014 by a man named James Jimbo Zarifas. The clothing line features t-shirts, bags, pants, as well as hoodies and sweatshirts for both men and women, and he also has an athletic line as well. Jimbo created the name I Live Life Ill because it has two meanings behind it. The first meaning is I live life ill, meaning he wants to live life awesome and cool, and then the second meaning, I live life ill, because he has an illness. See, earlier in Jimbo's childhood, he developed brain cancer. And when he was in the hospital, he was completely paralyzed on his left side. Jimbo was incapable of walking, or even running, or even playing his favorite thing, which is sports. What got him through everything and what gave him the motivation to walk and run again were three things. It was his family, his friends, and for the love of sports. With the love and support from his family and friends and the ambition to play sports again, Jimbo ended up walking and even running again. After beating cancer, Jimbo wanted to be an inspiration to people, and that's why he created the clothing line I Live Life Ill. So me and Matt, we were looking at his website and we realized that there was a lack of advertising. There wasn't really anything that talked about his company, where the company started, how did it get its name, who Jimbo is, and his background story. So what we wanted to do to help Jimbo out was create two videos for him. We wanted to create an interview and we wanted to create a promotional video. In the interview, we talked about Jimbo's childhood. We also talked about his company, how business is going for him. We also talked about where he sees his business in 5 to 10 years. And we also asked him the question, if tomorrow was going to be your last day, what would you do? And when we asked him that question, he simply replied, I'll try to do it all. I want to be with my friends, I want to be with my family, and of course I want to play sports. So for the promotional video, we really wanted to show one person living his life to the fullest, focusing on the theme of, if tomorrow was your last day, what would you do? So the process in creating the film, we followed a strategic process. We started off by creating a motivational speech first, followed by a storyboard and a shot list. We did this because we wanted to keep ourselves organized. We didn't want to go out and film things that didn't need to be filmed. We also conducted primary research, and we created a survey where we asked students at Southern Connecticut the same question: if tomorrow was your last day, what would you do? And their answers are actually featured on the promotional video that you guys are about to see. When me and Matt were creating the storyboard, we really wanted to give the viewers the feeling to want to go out and give them the motivation that Jimbo gives to people to want to go out and live their life to the fullest. So we went to multiple different storyboards. We brainstormed hundreds of hours into creating a storyboard that we thought would deliver our message to the viewers, which is, if tomorrow was your last day, what would you do? And to talk to you guys more about the storyboard and the hashtag that we also created, I'm going to pass it off to my partner Matt.
Hey guys, thanks Mario. So I'm going to walk you through the deliverables here, and obviously I'm going to start with the storyboard. As Mario said, it was a long and tedious process. We created one storyboard and we didn't think that it delivered the message we really wanted to deliver. And that message really is Jimbo's life. As Mario said, Jimbo's life is really the brand. I live life ill, meaning I live life with an illness, whether it be cancer or an autoimmune disease or whatever that may be. And I live life ill, meaning awesome, rad, and the best. So we wanted to capture what it would be like a day in a life if it was your last day, and what it would be like to really live your life ill as an ambassador of the brand. So we wanted to capture, living in that small town and doing all those great things. You can see here all the voiceovers and the narrations and the shots, and I'm just going to kind of summarize it for you guys. So the video you guys are going to see starts with the small town, the aerial view, and then it goes into getting ready for that day, and then it goes into having that person in the point of view with the camera looking out at his friends, his family, and he's going to do one thing to the next and to the other. So it starts off with him working out, and then it goes to him running and bowling and playing soccer and doing all these great things with friends and family, because that's really what living life ill is all about. Doing what you love and what you're passionate about each and every single day, and especially if it's your last day, trying to get every single one of those things together. So as you can see, it keeps going from that one point of view to the action, to driving to the next thing, to doing the next action with somebody new. Seeing as many people, touching as many lives, and impacting as many people as you can in one. And what's really passionate about this is it has this great motivational voiceover throughout the whole narration. And the thing is that's really what I Live Life Ill is all about, and that's what we wanted to capture, is tying together how could you connect the brand through video to connect to the consumer, and that's really what we use our skills in with advertising and promotions, communication, and a couple classes with video and editing. And throughout the whole narration, it's motivational. What would you do on your last day? You have 1,440 minutes in a day to make an impact. And throughout this whole thing, he starts with the aerial view of kind of a morning shot, and it ends with the sun going down, and with a powerful message. If today was your last day, your last hope, and your last seconds, what would you do? I lived life ill. How do you live? And that's really the whole message about this whole thing is, how do you live your life? And it's different from how you live yours and you live yours. And what your last day is different from what his or hers last day is. And then after the black screen, it separates the point of view. And then it goes into the next scene, which is how they live your life. So we're showing you how I Live Life, the person who embodies the brand, lives their life, or says they live their life, to how you or she or him lives theirs. And it goes into different other shots that we have shown before in the video. And here's just more examples, and they're holding up signs saying, with the hashtag I Live Life running, strong, baseball, soccer. And the reason for this is we thought it would be very strong to develop a hashtag where people could communicate and show how they live their life to others and other people who support the brand and are dealing with different things along in life. And we really wanted to embody that and show that, because we want you guys to go out, and when you experience something great that maybe you would want to experience on your last day, that you would share on social media, on Facebook, Instagram, with the hashtag I Live Life climbing, with family, whatever it may be, and to spread the word and promote the company of what it really means. The next deliverable is our shot list, and is what we really wanted to capture. We didn't want to waste any time when we were really going out there to get the B-roll and the footage and meeting all these people. We wanted to know exactly what we were going to have them do. So we wanted to have a shot list where, as you can see, there's a bunch of different shots, and we wanted to make sure that we had those shots in order to create this video where it would really connect with the consumer and the people who support the brand. And here's another whole list, and then there's another whole list after that. And then the next deliverable is our motivational speech. And this was written by Mario and myself. And we really wanted to figure out, how can we try and make an impact and actually try and motivate people to live their life better, or for others, and to give back, and to want to go out and really experience new things. So we thought this speech and this narration of motivation would really help and connect with the brand. And obviously, the reason that we're all here is the two different videos. The one really being the promotional video about going out there and achieving and motivating and living life ill, and the other a background story of Jimbo. And we wanted to show you guys that what Jimbo's life is, because really, he likes to say, sports family and friends really kept him alive and made him go from paralyzed on the left side of his body to achieving and creating his own company and graduating from college. So we wanted to show you guys the interview first, which is just a little snippet of his life and why he created the brand. And the next being the promotional video, tying together all of our skills and putting it into one video promoting the brand. So we're going to show that to you guys now.
Hi, I'm Jim Jimbos Rufus, and I'm the founder of I Live Life Ill, the clothing line that you should all get and all should know. My childhood was a lot of sports. I mainly played baseball. I did a little basketball, a little soccer. I did a bit of everything, but my main love was I always fell back to baseball. As soon as I was able to stand, I had a baseball bat in my hand, and my dad had a little rubber ball that he would pitch to me, and I would hit that all over the house when we lived back in New York. I'm actually a 14-year cancer survivor from 2002, and I had to relearn to walk and everything because I ended up being paralyzed totally on my left side. Actually playing baseball and playing catch and whatnot actually helped me to learn all the basics again and learn how to walk and learn how to run and everything. So baseball is definitely where it all started, and I like to say that I ended up hitting a home run and hitting it out of the park, because that's kind of what I did with cancer. I was just like, forget this, and I beat it. I started I Live Life Ill back in 2005. I made a registered trademark for it back in just in 2015, after I got the sign off from the USA that I made an official website, ilivelifeill.com. I didn't have that before. It was all through word of mouth. I really wanted to get everything situated and official with the US and my website and everything, so I didn't want to start everything before I had my parameters set in place, like my trademark. What made me want to start I Live Life was seeing that there were people who simply were not being motivated and not being inspired, because I hate seeing people who are not having fun in life, because life is all about having fun. No one should just sit on the couch and mope around and complain that there's nothing to do, because there's always something to do. I think you could be the most happy in life by truly inspiring others and motivating others to do good. It's a really cool feeling when you're walking around and you actually see someone wearing your shirt, your design, I should say, because you know, hey, I did that. I started that. People said that I would not be able to do that, and people doubted that I would come to the level where people would actually want to buy my designs. When I was going through everything, like hospital visits and doctors and everything, I realized that everyone shouldn't take life for granted. So I Live Life Ill really speaks to everyone, because everyone should be living their life to the fullest. So if tomorrow's my last day, what I would do is do as many things as possible. I would want to play sports with my friends. I would want to go out with my family and have fun. I want to pack as much as I could in one day, because that's to me, that's what living life to the fullest is. Business is going good. I Live Life Ill has been picked up by Amazon and is featured at the Amazon website. I'm not only on Amazon, I'm actually featured on Spreadshirt.com, and I just saw the other day that a few of my designs are actually #1 on Google. Spreadshirt, they have sponsored my products because some of my products are top sellers on their website.
So as you guys saw, that was a little bit about Jimbo's life and the motivation to create the brand and what his life was growing up as a kid. And, you know, being one of his only 3 siblings to the one to fully suffer from this disease. And now, you know, as he said, he really hit a home run, you know. He got thrown a curveball, and what he did with it is he hit it out of the park. And we hope with his motivation and with our project, we hope that you guys can see the connection between Jimbo's Life, the brand, and all of you. So without further ado, please watch our motivational promotional video.
You have 1,440 minutes in a day. And in that day, in those minutes, you have a chance to make an impact, to make a change, to path your life. One day, 24 hours, 1,440 minutes. Time is measured by whatever you want it to be, so don't let that go to waste. Waking up is half the battle. You have a limited time, and each second is a second wasted or a time well spent. What you do with it is up to you. How do you live life? What makes you come alive? What makes you feel like the best you? And even on your worst day, you still live like somebody on their greatest. What you experience shapes not only what you see, but how you see it. The words, "I can't" does not exist, because fear only exists in the mind. And if you can't do something, then find a way to do it. Why waste time living in the same routine when life gives you endless possibilities? Studies show that 9 out of 10 students will try to do as much as they can if they knew that today was going to be their last day. If today was going to be your last day, your last hope, and your last seconds, what would you do? I live life ill. How do you live? All right, thank you guys very much for watching this video. We hope that this video gives you guys some inspiration or motivation to go out and live your life as if it was your last day. And I hope Jimbo was really an inspiration for you guys as well. You guys can go visit his website and purchase some of his merchandise. Use the hashtag and you guys can be featured on upcoming videos or Instagram posts as well.
And, you know, the last thing is we wanted to show you guys what the future would really be. And that's with that motivational video and those people that were holding up those signs, I live life only real. Those are people who represent the brand and live life ill. They live it to the best they can. And we hope that you share your story so we could, you know, show you in a video, because we're going to then have interviews and do some other really cool things with these people to promote the brand more. Thank you guys all again for coming.
Thank you.
Live life ill.